Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. We're here for another reading. So I feel like somebody's actually taking a good look at themselves, weighing up their heart, weighing up the heart. Somebody weighing up the heart. Somebody's having their heart weighed. Somebody's looking at their past actions. Okay, Holy Spirit, Holy Ancestors, Holy Spirit guides. Please keep myself and the collective protected during this reading. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. All negative energy projections will be returned to sender immediately. Deemed ineffective or dissolved in the ether or deemed ineffective as however the Holy Spirit sees fit. So please take these messages as they resonate. Not all messages are for everyone, right? They're collective readings, right? So just use your discernment as to what you claim to be yours or not, right? So don't try and like make something fit, okay? So let's get into it. Holy Spirit, Holy Ancestors, Holy Spirit guides. So we've got the Queen of the Moon deck we're using this morning. Queen of the Moon Oracle. Okay, so what does the collective need to know today? Spirit, Holy Spirit, Holy Ancestors, what does the collective need to know today? The weighing of the heart. Is one's heart as light as a feather? Somebody lying to themselves? Think about that, collective. Okay, so we've got fruition. This looks alright. So this is something coming to fruition. It's the harvest moon, number 37. So yeah, this is reaping what one's sown, right? So when I'm talking about the heart's being weighed, this is so this is what's happening in order for the spirit to weigh the determined what is who is harvesting what, right? Is it positive or negative? Is it a good harvest, or is it harvesting snakes? This is what you reap is what you sow. You reap what you sow, right? This is what this is. So whatever it is one has put out there to the universe is what somebody is what is going to come and to fruition. Okay. So take it as it resonates. What else? Holy Spirit? Holy Spirit, Holy Ancestors. The path. So this is the path being weighed. So this is wow. And it's the number 8, like that's eternity, right? So the path is being weighed. So so this is actually this is the determination of what one is to receive, because the paths have been written. What has the collective done on their journeys. Okay, so everything has been recorded. Everything is recorded. Nobody, nothing is in the. Everything is everything exposed on one's path. The life that we've chosen, what paths have we taken? What decisions have we made on our path. This is what's being weighed up at the moment to determine what we will receive at this time. Okay. What else, Spirit? Oh, she knows. What else? Blossoming. So somebody's, and this is the 33rd degree again. So we had this the other day, the blossoming. So this is somebody reaping what they sow. This is putting out the manifestations and blossoming something, yeah. Growth. Balance. So something's coming into balance. This is the weighing of the hearts, like, you know what I mean? You know, what we have put out there is what is blossoming. Okay? And with the balance, it's the weighing of the heart. It's the... yeah. Balancing out. So this is the balancing out of discernment. This is the balancing out of all things. All things for all people, I'm hearing. And we have discernment here, which is the end of the cycle. Number 10 and discernment. This is like the choice is made, right? To determine what we will receive. What about peace? Peace for someone. So, collective. I feel that we can, I feel for the collective here, we're actually entering a time of actual bliss, peace and prosperity. That's pretty nice. I'm going to have a little look here in the Astro Star Codes and see what comes out here. Okay, clarify the fruition, please, Holy Spirit. Clarify the fruition. Sorry about that, she'll stop a minute. I don't know what's happening. There's nothing going on. I think she might have been dreaming. Clarify the fruition, please, Spirit. Luna, it's alright. Sorry about that. Okay, so fruition, we've got Pluto. Rebirth. Hang on. Okay, sorry about that again. Okay, yes, so somebody has manifested a rebirth. You know, like some collective. This is the collective heading for a whole new rebirth, a new cycle. You know, some people, you know, when people have been weighed up with a heavy heart, you know, like people that have not been true to themselves, people that have created chaos in their lives through, lies, manipulation, and, all that kind of shit. They may not get a rebirth, so they get stuck in the old cycle. You know what I mean? They have to repeat the same lessons. But here we've got a rebirth for the collective, because obviously the collective have been standing in their truth, I hear. Okay, clarify the rebirth, please, Spirit. Clarify the rebirth. This is awesome. So this is Pluto. Number 27 is significant. 37 is significant. 27 and 37. Eighth house, mystery. So there's no mystery that somebody is in a new cycle. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the, the eternal growth, you know what I mean? Like death and rebirth. The path. Clarify the path. So this is an evaluation and like a review, evaluation of the paths that we have followed, you know what I mean? What direction, what choices did we make? Clarify. So we've got the fifth house of passion, desires. What is this passion, desires in the fifth house? So change. 43, significant. Yeah, review. That's what I said, right? Source, review. Going back to source and evaluation, review. So somebody's evaluating their desires, what they want. So this is somebody going back to the heart, going back to the source, going back to what one... So somebody here is going back to themselves, like evaluating one's own heart, and, like somebody stopped lying to themselves here, and they're gone back to their selves. We've got the sun source here, the number 18 is significant, 15. The letter R. So yeah, somebody's actually gone back and actually reviewing their whole path that they have, and so they're looking in this retrograde review. Somebody's going back and really looking at, their true desires, their true passions, their true wants, their true. Instead of like just following the crowd and doing what everyone else does, somebody here is actually looking back at themselves and actually looking at where they crossed the line. So somebody crossed the line here at some stage, as to the choices that they made. This is like following the crowd. Somebody followed the crowd and realised that they may have gone down the wrong path. So they're going back and they're reviewing a situation here in order to be able to have some sort of rebirth. To be able to get what they want. It's actually somebody's actually looking at themselves and just trying to evaluate what they really want, opposed to just following others. So we've got Taurus here, cultivate, and what they want to cultivate. What do they want to grow? Taurus is, somebody could be a Taurus here. Okay, blossoming. So somebody wants to, somebody's really looking and evaluating what they really want. Blossoming, clarify please, good. 33, 33rd degree. Somebody could be an ascended master here. Clarify please. Somebody could be age 33. Clarify the blossoming. What is blossoming? What is growing here? What is it? So somebody, yeah, okay, so something's been exposed, so they're looking at, yep, whatever they're seeing something. We've got Saturn, structure. So somebody's seeing that they have no, like there's no, somebody's seeing that they have no substance or structure to something, like, or, you know, like some sort of solid belief, or somebody's realizing that they, well, they might be breaking free of some sort of structure, some sort of belief system. And then we've got Mars motion. Mars, 22. That's a builder number, right? And we've structure, no structure, and then we've got builder, taking action. So somebody's realised that they have no structure and they want to grow something. They want to build something. Something of themselves. So this is somebody here that has pretty much followed the crowd, and you know, like they're having a rebirth here because they've actually gone within and they've actually really analysed, and they've discovered that whatever it is they have built their lives around, it's not them. You know what I mean? This is like somebody not being themselves. And so the structure's faulty because it's not theirs. That, you know, it's like they haven't. It's like living inside. It's living in somebody else's belief system. Is what I'm getting at. I think it's about a construct. Living in a construct that. This is giving me, you know, like the Matrix kind of construct here. You know, going along with what is, you know, what everyone else is doing. You know, like it's just following the crowd. It's being a sheep, right? This is what somebody's realised, and now they want to take some sort of action to find themselves, to find their own beliefs. Or something. Okay, balance, clarify. So they're trying to find some sort of balance in their lives, and I feel like this is what they're looking at to try and get that balance. So they're weighing up their heart, they're weighing up what they feel, what they believe, what they like, what they dislike. You know what I mean? Not being told anymore about what to like and what to dislike, that kind of thing. And so they're gaining to be able to go, transit. So, this is really going with him. And they're transforming. So somebody's transforming into them new selves. And this is number 55 here, which is change, right? Oh yeah, 19 came back twice too. That's significant. Yep. So it's like somebody's in their cocoon at the moment, and they're going to they're gaining some sort of balance. They're going within. They're understanding themselves more. They're finding out their own colours. I'm seeing colours like Libra, balance. So balance is confirming balance. They're finding their own balance, and this is giving me like you know balance as in you know, the weighing of the weighing of the heart, right? Is the heart as light as a feather? You know, are they weighed down by other people's stuff or projections, or weighed down by guilt? Guilt. I feel this is somebody realising that something is not theirs. And this could be like that, the generational curse type thing. We know when we take on everybody else's shit, you know what I mean? So somebody's like weighing up their own heart, you know, like what is really mine? What, you know, did that come, you know, it's almost evaluating other people's projections on themselves, and you know, somebody's taken on a whole lot of everybody else's stuff, and I feel this is the transit here. Somebody's letting go of that stuff, and they're going to elevate because it's going to lighten their load, because they're going to let go of a whole lot of stuff that's not theirs. Okay, discernment. Clarify the discernment. Yeah, this is the end of the cycle. Or this is a new cycle. Discernment, symbiosis, trine and sextiles. This is like, you know, what is for them, what is not, you know, like what does somebody resonate with, yeah, so this is somebody evaluating what resonates with them, and not just doing what everybody else is doing just because they're doing it. So we've got Capricorn at the bottom of the deck with achieve. Clarify the symbiosis again, please. The trine and sextile, please. Clarify. Discernment. It's like coming. Solar flares. Ooh, we've got two cards here. Activation. Solar flares. So somebody's not, yeah, so they're saying that, so they're looking at their own passions here, and they're finding that some sort of maybe partnerships or something that they're in is not, it's not resonating with them. So whatever somebody is connecting with is not resonating with them. And then we've got 6th house, sustainability. So somebody is looking for their something that they can you know, like have that real passion for, that's going to sustain them for a long time. Because it's like being in a job that you hate, you know what I mean? It's not going to be sustainable, because you're going to get worn out and tired, and you know, it's going to weigh heavy on one's heart because it's not actually it's not something that you're passionate about. You know what I mean? So this is somebody who's looking for something sustainable, something that's going to sustain them, but they want to be able to resonate with whatever that is. They don't want to be just like doing what, you know, like being on that treadmill. It's been coming up in weeks, you know what I mean? Like over and over and over again. And I think this is like a real collective reading, and this is a lot of people going through this transit. There's a lot of tension involved because somebody, this is letting go of what is not resonating, using one's discernment as to what is actually for them, and letting go of what's not, basically. Okay. So let's get a bit of tarot on this and find out what the story is for somebody in particular. Collective. I know I've been feeling as an Emperor in reverse here, so an Emperor is in reverse because he's been following Knight of Cups. Yeah, so this is an Emperor in reverse, I feel. Okay, rebirth. So what is this rebirth? In the 8th house. She's being a little bit... so we've got a Knight of Cups. So somebody might be wanting to speak with somebody. Just a minute, sorry, I had to tie her up at the back. And of course I can't just put her up the back anymore because she jumps over the fence. So hopefully she'll quieten down in a minute. So sorry about that. She's got to get understand the routine, you know. Okay, what's coming to fruition? So there's an offer coming towards someone, or somebody might want to actually talk something through. This might be some sort of like apology or offer of some sort. What is this Knight of Cups? So somebody might have realised that they're heavy-hearted about something they may have done. They haven't communicated. Something they haven't communicated. But they don't want some conflict. There's the Magician here. They want to manifest possibly an apology, to be able to move forward and have a rebirth. So somebody might want to rehash something here with someone. What is this? Passion and source. So the source, the path, Ace of Pentacles. Somebody may be wanting to make a passionate offer. It's going to shock someone here. A Queen of Cups, and then there's a Queen of Wands that's sticking their head out that might be getting a big shock. Yeah, the path. There's somebody, there could be somebody who might want to so somebody's looking at the source of, so somebody followed somebody, and I feel like it was the Queen of Wands, right? Who might have pulled the wool over somebody's eyes, because it was the Queen of Wands in reverse. they might have been overzealous in following someone. This could have been a Taurus, and they might want to be an apologise for. So somebody's heart is heavy to do with something here. They might want to make an apology and bring some sort of offer because of this. So they're reviewing them. You know, like this is somebody looking back at, you know, what they were doing. Clarify. The Ace of Pentacles with the review. Somebody's work. I did not say. Somebody felt like they were following somebody else. And there's justice. Somebody's passion, somebody's work, there's justice here. So somebody might be getting a good offer of work that's going to bring like, ooh, this looks good. So wow, Page of Swords is in reverse. This is somebody doesn't expect this, and because we've got this big, huge tower underneath this, so this is a shock, and this is something that somebody is not expecting with the the Page of Swords there in reverse. So this is something that somebody doesn't know about at all. All right, so this is something that's coming to fruition. So somebody's getting this offer. So somebody might have not have given somebody an offer in the past because of possibly following the crowd, like not listening to somebody's own perspective on something. It's following somebody else's view on something, and that could have caused somebody's heart to be heavy, right? It weighed heavy on somebody's heart. So now they are coming forward. It could be an apology here with this Ace of Pentacles offer, or this is actually, or this is just actually coming from the Holy Spirit. So justice in work here. Okay, we've got Saturn in reverse. So, and Taurus, cultivate. Something that somebody's cultivated. Somebody will be, this is the balance of scales. And again, the justice scales there. Somebody wants to balance something out. So they're no longer juggling. They want to cultivate a firm structure that is of their own heart. So somebody's seeing something for actually what it is at this time. And with Mars energy, this is sort of this very masculine energy. So somebody taking action to build something here, because the 22, that's a master builder, right? This is like taking, like, because we've got Saturn in reverse, the structure that is, it's like rebuilding a structure here. So we've got, it's blossoming. So something is blossoming. This is somebody's work. Okay, somebody's foundation in work. Transits, climate, transits. I've got an 8, somebody loves it. Somebody loves this. So this is, so we've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So this is something that somebody might be very emotional about this, gaining this balance, with this action being taken. It's like no longer juggling, and it's something that, because this is going to be sustainable because somebody is passionate about this. Somebody's passionate about, so somebody's getting some sort of support in whatever work they do. All right. So there was poor judgment from a past situation with a High Priestess in reverse that put somebody out of balance. So there was some sort of poor judgment on something in the past. Somebody was trapped in. This is giving me that, you know, with the Eight of Swords here, they're out of balance, finances, High Priestess in reverse, family or past. This is a past situation. There was poor judgment on a past situation that put somebody out of whack with their finances, and that is because they weren't passionate about what they were doing. You know, this is like working in the matrix, basically working in that what everybody else wants you to do rather than doing what one wants to do, you know. So somebody's in the transit mode here of moving into this balanced energy. Queen of Cups. And this is after a missed opportunity. Gaining balance after this. Oh, this is somebody dropping something as well. Somebody not... so somebody's looking at what they've got here and they're refusing something that doesn't suit them. Okay? So this is letting go of... letting go of what doesn't serve, what you don't like, what one is not in love with. So this Queen of Cups here is looking at, so at the moment somebody's in this energy, or there's a King of Swords that's in this energy. Stuck. King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Wheel of Fortune. This could have been the past energy. This could have been a past energy that something was, yeah, because what was showing here was somebody being codependent and, yeah, Knight of Wands and the Star. Star, passion, codependency. Somebody was unable to sabotage somebody's Wheel of Fortune here. So somebody might have been trying to stop somebody from having nothing coming in. King of Swords in reverse. So somebody was trying to keep somebody stuck, right? But this is somebody. This could be somebody that is making this offer that's had a change of heart, perhaps, or it's somebody completely new. So this Queen of Cups is looking at the cups in her hand. She's looking at that weird looking cup there. That weird looking cup always reminds me of like a little, it looks like a little robot or something to me, you know, like a little robot. And she's looking at it like, what the hell is this? Her expression on her face is like, what is this in my hand? It's like she's evaluating this thing. What do I want this for? Somebody could be having a big clean out or something, you know, like somebody could be cleaning out what they don't need. Somebody could be literally like cleaning out their cupboards or something and going, what the hell am I keeping this for? This ugly looking, whatever this cup thing is. And it's like, yeah, they're going, no, I don't want that. Like they're going, no, I don't want that, right? I've got these, I don't want that. And that's what they... So this is somebody clearing out what they don't want. They go, no, that's not what I want. And yeah, so somebody is evaluating what they do and don't want. Okay? To gain some sort of balance. Yeah, with trine and sextile. This is, yeah, somebody's using their discernment to weigh up those connections that they have with others, you know, like what is for them and what isn't, you know, what those connections. There's illusions, or this is options. They're weighing up their options. There's messages. Somebody could be even going through their, like, we've got a contract down here. Well, this is an end of a contract that wasn't bringing somebody any money. Somebody's weighing up their... I feel like somebody's going through all their emails or something like that as well, or their contact lists. Somebody might be cleaning out their contact lists, or their Facebook accounts of who's friends and who's not, and that kind of thing as well. Who is allowed access to see what they've got going on? Ooh, right. So somebody's evaluating their Facebook account, even, or whatever, something online, whatever social media. Somebody might be deleting their social media. Evaluating what is sustainable. Yeah, I feel like someone's got a lot of clutter in their mind, even in their mind, and a lot of that clutter in the mind it's giving me like that social media thing, like somebody's maybe a lot of influencers online that they're crows out there having a good old yak. Maybe it's too much information, because we've got illusions and information here with the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Wands is like illusions in information. So misinformations is definitely misinformation here. And so somebody is actually evaluating what they got coming in the way of information. And I feel like somebody's actually looking at what the hell am I, why am I subscribed to this or that, you know what I mean? Yeah. What does not resonate with them? So what does not spark their, so somebody might be, they're reevaluating maybe what they've subscribed to, and they're looking at like what actually resonates with them, rather than just going along with, they're working out what is real information and what is not, I feel. What is sustainable? Sustainability, clarify the sustainability here, please. Ooh, somebody's walking away from all these cups, all this misinformation. Yeah, stuff that's keeping them in that low vibration, right? Like, so this is somebody, it's keeping somebody in a heavy heart. It's like the media with all the negative information, and it's like somebody's just turning their back on it and going, I'm not looking at that anymore, you know? So this is good. Yeah, because it's just hurting somebody, look. Somebody's walking away from that. It's hurting them. And it's keeping them sad and in a low vibration, whatever they were subscribing to. So they're not going to watch anymore, because it's getting them out of whack. So this is the information keeping somebody out of balance. You know, like, what's the word? Looking conflict as well. It's keeping somebody in conflict. This is like giving me that divide and conquer type thing. So somebody's been getting misinformation to whoever they're subscribing to, and it's caused them to be in this conflict and unstable, mental unstable. See how they've got their head all bandaged up there? It's wounding them. So somebody's going to unsubscribe to gain balance, and they need to use their discernment on whatever information they're taking in, because it's causing conflict. Okay, Knight of Cups. Clarify the Knight of Cups. Because I'm also talking about this as being work, right? So somebody here, yeah, they've just turned their back on this and they're just concentrating on what they got going on. Yeah, and they're not looking at what everyone else is doing now. Knight of Cups, clarify this Knight of Cups, please, Spirit. This is the rebirth. Somebody giving up. Yes. So somebody's going to be shocked by some sort of offer. Someone could be struck by lightning here, like a bang. Something, what's going on? Somebody's going to be really shocked by someone's rebirth. Could be a good shock, because this is coming in with an Ace of Pentacles. So what is coming down is going to bring about this new beginning with this Ace of Pentacles, a new perspective. This is like a real cleansing, you know, like this tower is like, it's like completely demolishing a building and rebuilding something completely new from scratch. I said a building, right? Like this is not balance. It's not, well, sustainable is another word. Yeah. Something's not sustainable. Something's unstable. It could literally be a building. So somebody's going to be getting a lot of money to we've got Temperance here. Weighing something up. The weighing something up with these cups. You see the cups there? And I'm seeing the triangle on the chest of Temperance Angel here. That's the trine, it's the balance of things. Someone weighing up, okay, so somebody's weighing up what to put money into and what not to put money into. So this could actually literally be either some sort of foundation, you know, like an actual building or something. Tempering. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles with Justice. Justice for Queen of Swords. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. So Libra, again, this is justice and balance. This is somebody strategic. This is somebody who knows what to do. There's justice for somebody here, because this is what the path is that somebody's taking. This is something coming to fruition, somebody's work, because somebody is strategic in their work and they're balanced, they know what to do, right? And we've got the butterflies here on the chair, and so this is like, and after the storm, it's like a calming after the storm. See all those clouds? It's like the sunlight coming through after the clouds, after a storm. Maybe after this demolition, like this tower, after a tower, after all the, yeah, okay, with the Five of Swords in reverse, so it's a rebirth after a storm. It's a rebirth after a whole lot of chaos, right? And the chaos with this tower, and now we've got this offer, and it's balanced, and somebody's just getting to work after this demolition. I'm just getting a demolition of maybe all their past energy, something like that. We have a Queen of Pentacles, so somebody holding back. Somebody could be being frugal, or there might have been conflict with the Queen of Pentacles, or somebody's conflicted. But this, I feel, is in the past. This could have been the storm, the conflict in the past. Okay, so the Two of Pentacles in reverse, clarify the cultivation. Two of Pentacles, cultivation, weighing things up. It's in reverse. So there's no deception here about maybe what somebody wants, or what somebody is building, what somebody is cultivating. There is, there's no deception. Somebody knows, right? Yeah, what they want. Two of Wands. There is a King of Wands in the background that's in reverse. I don't want them. I don't know who that is, but somebody's in the background. Somebody knows what they want here, and there is no deception about it. They're looking towards the future. Clarify the Seven of Swords in reverse. Now let me just spin that and see how that's supposed to come out. I think that's coming out in the upright. So we've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Star. Clarify that that's supposed to come out. Yeah, it's in the upright. So we've got the Star and the Knight of Pentacles. So somebody's getting an offer because they see that somebody knows what they're doing. This is this Queen of Swords here. Air sign. Doesn't have to be, right? It's just somebody who is strategic and knows what they're doing, and somebody's going to invest. So this is like a slow offer, but it is a offer. So we've got the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles is passing something to a star. They're handing something to a star. And we've got the Ace of Cups here. Oh, at the bottom of the deck here, we've got the Ace of Wands as well. Ooh. Ten of Swords. It's behind there. Somebody's heartbroken about somebody getting this offer. Could be a whole group of people. In the background, Page of Pentacles, the Lovers. Somebody moving to calmer waters from this group that was that caused heartbreak, and somebody might still want to sabotage what somebody's got going on here. Could be a whole group of people. Damn. Let's see. Ace of Cups. Clarify. So something's been seen with the Ace of Cups. If somebody loves somebody, or somebody's work. The Sun. Yeah, somebody's exposed. Love. Somebody's love or passion is being seen, and they want to defend an Empress. Wheel of Fortune. And there is somebody's in their head. Oh wow, okay. So we have an Empress with the Wheel of Fortune defending they're defending their love, their passion. Here, somebody's overindulging here. We could be a Hierophant. There is some truth coming with a Hierophant about somebody's overindulgence, but somebody has a victory. Well, this is what somebody else does not want the Empress to have a victory. They want to have somebody stuck. They do not want something to be over. 10 of Cups at the bottom in reverse. So this could have been the Tower, that somebody is left out in the cold. This is what somebody was letting go of to defend their destiny or their Wheel of Fortune, their love, you know, what they're passionate about. This is a work situation, I feel. It could also be connected to a love, you know, but I feel more this is like a passionate love for somebody's work. Somebody's emotional about somebody's passionate about what they about their work, and they're defending this. All right, but somebody over here, this Hierophant perhaps wants to. They don't want somebody to be getting this. The truth is that somebody here, a Hierophant perhaps, doesn't want somebody to get it doesn't want somebody to get the truth about somebody's accolades. So somebody here may have overindulged in blocking somebody being seen for what they are, blocking somebody's work. But this is balancing out with this transit and the Queen of Cups with the Four of Cups. So somebody's made a decision that they... Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this is eliminating what they don't want. This is that cup that they're getting rid of. It's something that they don't want. It could have been like some sort of immature energy, or something like immature in its growth. It doesn't necessarily have to be a person here. It's like this could be like something that somebody was working on, has found that there was no value in it. It was sort of like the beginnings of something small, but it's like they're looking at that going, what was I doing that for? You know what I mean? They're looking at this cup here and going, no, I don't want that. I'll put that aside and I'm going to go and work on, you know, like what is more sustainable. Yeah. Yeah, and that's like that. Not working on something that is not bringing them satisfaction. So they're letting that go. So it could have been something in the early stages or something like that. So they've made a decision to let that go, whatever it was or is, to gain some sort of balance, and that's going to bring about some success. Okay. Seven of Cups and the Eight of Wands. So, Seven of Cups, Eight of Wands, clarify. Gaining balance. Yeah, there could have been some poisonous something in these cups. Somebody don't want that. It could have been... The King of Cups is in reverse. They're weak. Somebody's down. Oh my goodness. This is the somebody who was out of balance. We have a Queen of Swords, Empress here in reverse. This is a witch. Kept somebody out of whack. That somebody doesn't want to be involved with somebody anymore. They're getting a message that somebody's weak, that they don't... There could be a young Leo. Somebody's not partnering up with somebody. A King of Cups is in reverse. Somebody could have got something. Or somebody is not passionate about some young energy here, immature energy. There was bad news about some sort of, or I heard hookup. Somebody might have been a hookup and it whacked them out of balance, cost them a lot of money. So this person could have had a hookup that put them out of balance and it could have cost them a lot of money. Somebody's getting messages about this, somebody's getting some sort of information about this, and somebody was left out in the cold from a family. There's a bad investment here. The Lovers in reverse, Page of Pentacles, was a bad investment, but it's not over. The Lovers, illusions. Somebody doesn't want these illusions. They don't want this bad investment. They don't want this immature energy. They're getting messages about someone here that was immature. Can you clarify this a bit more, please, Spirit? Clarify the Seven of Cups first. Seven of Cups. Clarify. Seven of Cups. So I feel this is somebody was creating illusions, and it could have been whoever this was that somebody was letting go. But death is here in reverse. Somebody doesn't want to let something go. A Knight of Wands has got nothing coming in. Somebody could be, like acting impulsively because they don't want something to end. And this could be whoever this Page of Cups is, or whatever that is. Somebody doesn't want something to end. Clarify the Eight of Wands. So we've got a King of Wands, a Magician. Who is this? It's not over. So there's messages coming from a magician who is a King of Wands. This King of Wands is in the upright. This could be a manifestor. They don't want something to be over. Manifestation. Messages. But there could be some sort of illusion surrounding about something is not over. Somebody has not let go of something, possibly. So somebody's defending their heart. Or somebody doesn't want to let go of some options, King of Wands. Clarify the Eight of Wands, the messages. Magician. Messages. And Emperor's in reverse. Is that supposed to be in reverse? Yeah. So this is an Emperor in reverse, could be messaging somebody. They're talking to somebody. They're talking to somebody. A Queen of Wands in reverse. Poor judgment. They didn't want to let go of this person. It's not over. So somebody could be messaging the collective. This could be whoever the collective is letting go, because this person hasn't let go of a Queen of Wands. This Emperor has still got a Queen of Wands, Jezebel spirit in the background. And that wants a victory. There's poor judgment here for this Emperor. Being left out in the cold because of it, right? Because they don't want to let go of something. Somebody's been left out. So somebody's walking away. They don't want to be able to do with it because they want something sustainable. So this person could have been already in a relationship or something. 8 of Cups. Clarify. I'm not sure what that has to do with the work here. Could be somebody at someone's work. Sustainability with this 8 of Cups. Clarify the 8 of Cups. Sustainability. Somebody's not passionate about it. Family in reverse. So this is not somebody's wish fulfillment. Whoever this is not someone's wish fulfillment. So this is what somebody's letting go of. So this is the collective letting go of whoever this Emperor in reverse is. This is not what they want, okay? Because they're a burden. Because they've got too many burdens. They've got baggage. They've got all that 7 of Cups. They're baggage. They could even have an STD or something, right? They're wounded. Somebody doesn't want this person. But this person's trying to message someone. Trying to manifest a new beginning. But this is the collective walking into a new beginning. They don't want that. Okay. 9 of Wands. Clarify the 9 of Wands. King of Swords in reverse. This could be somebody being left behind as well. So we could have 3 different people here. This could also be this King of Wands talking about an Emperor in reverse. To manifest something. Is this gossip? Is this manipulation? Someone doesn't want to be single? Or somebody's codependent? Ooh, yeah. Somebody's codependent, and there's that Ace of Wands in reverse. Somebody's not passionate about somebody's codependency. It's a burden. Somebody's codependent on somebody. It's a burden, right? But it's not over. So it's like somebody's attached themselves to somebody's energy. But this is a man and a man. This is not what someone wants. So somebody here could be trying to manifest the collective, right? But there's some other person that's another man, another masculine energy. So these are very masculine energies here. Who is codependent on another masculine. King of Swords. Clarify this King of Swords in reverse. So this is somebody with no integrity. They don't want somebody with no integrity. Yeah, they got nothing coming in because they got no integrity. So yeah, this could be a decision that somebody's making at work. So somebody's wounded, they have to walk away because somebody has to make a decision. So somebody's getting this message. Somebody doesn't want to walk away, but somebody has no integrity and they got nothing coming in. Somebody's not regretting letting go of this partnership here, and there's the truth card there. There's the truth card. So this could be like a work situation. It's definitely we've got work here, right? So somebody didn't want to let something go surrounding some illusions in information. So somebody was getting like corrupted information, and it could have been coming from an Emperor in reverse. So this could be some sort of tyrannical energy. Somebody's a tyrant here who could have been trying to get someone to walk away from a situation. Because they got nothing coming in. They got no passion here. So somebody might be chosen for a job because, and they might be letting somebody else go. This wounded warrior here could be let go because they've got no drive. They've got no integrity. They've got nothing coming in. They've got no passion for whatever this Ten of Cups is. So somebody's getting this message. That something was not sustainable for someone. Yeah, so somebody will not regret. So letting go of the lovers, the truth is here. Somebody might be codependent on a group, but not anymore, a Hierophant. Somebody's a leader of a group. There's a King of Cups in reverse, who's no longer holding back. Somebody could be over emotional in this group. Somebody's letting go of a group of codependent people. Truth. Yeah, they don't want to. Somebody could be letting go of a whole group of codependent people. Because somebody's walking away from something that was not sustainable to them. They had no passion for it. And there's no regret. But what does that mean for the collective? But the collective here has got the Wheel of Fortune coming in here. They're getting, this is somebody's passionate. They're being seen to be full of passion, and they're defending their Wheel of Fortune. So they're getting an offer, collective. They're being handed this. This is sort of like a, it's coming in slowly, but it is coming. There's no deception here. Because this is justice for somebody's work, because they work ethically, I heard. This is an ethical, yeah. Yeah. But there is a, yeah, so they've got a big pentacle coming in, collective, and there could be, I'm not sure if this is coming with an apology or a love offer, but it's coming after some sort of tower, turmoil, There's a new perspective on some sort of old battle. And that could be what somebody was reflecting on their path. So this is a positive outcome here for the collective. Maybe not so for whoever this is that's walking away, but maybe that is actually a good thing for that person as well. Let's see who this Emperor in reverse is. We'll have a look to see who we got here. A coven. So this is a group of people. This Emperor in reverse. This could be a leader of a coven. So is this King of Wands magician? Clarify. King of Wands magician. A church. A religious leader. Because this has come out with illusions, right? Never-ending illusions, messages from a coven. So somebody might have been getting messages from a church group that was trying to cause an ending that didn't work out, but they were causing illusions. This could be a brother and a Sagittarius, or the Sagittarius could be a brother in a church who was sending messages. So this person's a tyrant to get someone to walk away. Who's walking away here? This wounded warrior walking away from a shire, from a whole shire. Wounded warrior. Okay, King of Swords in reverse. Clarify the King of Swords in reverse. It's got nothing coming in. An in-law. Someone could be a Scorpio. Somebody's in-law. So these could be the people that somebody's letting go of because they were, this is where the misinformation is coming into it, this coven. And they're wounded. So somebody, clarify the Page of Cups. Clarify the Page of Cups. So some sort of balance here. Well, this could be a Libra. Queen of Cups. Sorry about the puppy. We'll be quick. I'll have to go and sort her out. A Cancer. Queen of Cups. Could be a Cancer that's weighing up their options and they're letting something go or they're refusing something. There's a decision. Somebody's refusing something. A mother, auntie. So a Cancer could be refusing something from a mother or an auntie. Or and an auntie. Or a mother could be an auntie. Clarify this Ace of Cups. Or the Empress. Ooh, Aquarius. As an Aquarius, could be defending a Wheel of Fortune with a love message. A Virgo. Virgo could be defending a Virgo. Aquarius could be defending a Virgo in love. They're being exposed, whatever for. Star, clarify the star. Or it could be this Aquarius energy. A husband. Somebody's husband. Could be an Aquarius. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Someone's daughter could be Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Oh, so there could be a Taurus because Taurus is already here. Is giving an offer. Okay, clarify the Queen of Swords with the work, with the Eight of Pentacles. So, oh, look, I apologise for my puppy. I'm going to have to hurry up so I can go and relieve her from her. Capricorn. Pisces in reverse. Justice. Justice. Pisces. Reverse. Path. Work. Capricorn. Somebody's seeing somebody's work as... Somebody worked. Travelled. Somebody's path. Travel. Pisces. Justice. Work. It could be... Somebody could be a Capricorn, or this could be like somebody in... like could be seen to be in devil energy or something like that. Could be an actual Capricorn. Travelling. Somebody could be travelling to receive justice. So this could be somebody in the justice system, working in the justice system. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles. A sister. Could be getting an offer. Somebody's sister getting an offer. After some sort of Four of Wands. Love interest. Four of Wands in reverse after somebody's love interest at work. Somebody had a love interest at work. Tempered. Somebody's love interest at work was tempered, and somebody getting somebody's offer may have been tempered. Clarify the Hangman in reverse and the Tower. Rebirth. So the Tower, or the Knight of Cups. Family. So a family might be, there's a nephew, Taurus, so work. Clarify this Knight of Cups again, please. So it could be somebody from somebody's family who wants to rectify a Five of Swords. This could be a sister. Somebody's sister could be getting an apology, or a sister wants to give somebody an apology. Aries, hang on, that's too much. Let's put that back again. We only want one at a time. Clarify the Tower. Who's getting this Tower then? The Tower. A sister is going to have a Tower on this new perspective. So we've got sister and sister. So we've got three sisters out here. The Friend is in reverse. So let's just get a clarification on what does this mean all for the collective. Just quickly, because my dog really needs me to get her off the chain. Okay. No hope. What does that mean? No hope for what? Is this for the collective? Spirit, Holy Spirit, the outcome for the collective. What does this mean? No hope of an illness, so somebody is not... No hope of an illness, or somebody thought somebody had no hope because of an illness. Somebody's of high honour. High honour. Expectation. Somebody's expecting high honour. So this could be somebody in a high honour position. Could have been unwell. On a long road. Travel, because travel was here. Expect a long term, expectations of long term. Somebody could have been expecting somebody to get a long term illness. Somebody with high honour. No hope, no hope. No hope of an illness. Clarify. no hope of an illness. In love, a new beginning. A new beginning, a child. No hope of an illness. In a child, partnership. Or a new beginning, a new partnership. No hope of an illness in a partnership, new partnership. High honour, clarify. A meeting. So somebody's going to meet somebody of high honour, and that could be this partnership, this new partnership here. There's no hope of an illness. I think. I'm not sure. Expectation. Main male's in reverse, so it's expected that this is not a main male. I think. Hang on. No, it's come out in the upright. Expect a main male. Somebody's going to meet someone of high honour, a new person. A long road, clarify, a long road. Because this is the outcome for the collective occupation. So this is to do with work. A long road to a new work, occupation. Meeting of a main male. Success in love, this is a new partnership. But why is that illness there? No hope illness? Somebody might have been saying that about somebody of high honour. Yeah, false person. Someone was saying somebody was a false person. Unexpected money. Somebody could have been saying the collective is a false person. Yeah, it's a thief in reverse. So somebody could have been saying that somebody was a thief, and there's no hope for this person because they're unwell. See, this is giving me somebody was giving misinformation here, right? A rich man in reverse. Expectation, long road. Somebody's not going to jail. So somebody's been trying to get someone to go to jail. Or somebody could be expected to come out of jail. There's a house, so it could be a house. Because we had this house in reverse here, but it's in the upright. So, yeah, it could be that demolition. A marriage. There's a marriage here in a house. So somebody was not ill. Rich man in reverse. So it looks like somebody's going to get a job and a new love offer. There's definitely an occupation here in a house. Long term. It's long term, so expect long term. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I've got to go and rescue my dog. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.